I stared at a moment and Jesse was there and he comes over and goes, what do you reckon? Do you reckon it's a bit too close to that water? And I said, I'm fine, I'm sleeping in a rooftop tent.
Yeah, how'd you sleep, mate?
Yeah, like a baby, mate. The 44 with me was a little bit close to Crocs, to be honest, for my liking anyway. Some of the boys are more comfortable with it, but
Oh, mosquitoes are friendly, aren't they?
Mate, there's a massive big croc just over here. He would have easily been, I don't know, 4.5, 5 metres. He's a big boy. He was probably that wide along the back. And yeah, he saw me, he was just sitting here and then ducked down. So we're just giving ourselves a little bit extra distance from the bank this morning because he's big enough to give us a little bit too much grief. So, but this water's just alive, but I think they're tarpon or something, because they're just working the surface for all these little bugs really hard. These little frogs from chase baits are fantastic because you can skip them under the pandanus fronds, and every time I skip it in there, something hits it. So there's plenty of little rat bar in there, or tarpon or whatever, little perch or something. So that's a gorgeous morning to be fishing. Like when the smoke clears or there's the haze, that's going to be awesome. You can see right up that bank now, even though it's still hazy, their birds are just all landed on the side of the water. They're circling our camp now. There's a big heap of magpie geese just nested up over here. It's just unbelievable. Like, it's just unbelievable to see this country in its rawest and primest in the morning like this, hey? It's great. Mate, I got myself a little tarpon and he's just down there in the mud splashing around. So I got him up to the bank and he busted me hook right there on the water as I was dragging him up. But I'm not game to go get that fish because I just saw a 4.5 metre lizard in that water. So I'm sorry for the fish, but he can just stay there until a croc comes and eats him because there's no way am I going near that water's edge. Good bird. There's a tarpon. He says, you my buggy, there's a set of pliers. See why they're proper topwater fish there, their mouths are pointed up. That's why they're pinging the water, chasing all those little mosquitoes and bugs that are on top. They just sit there and whack them. I'm just going to flick him back in there. Sorry mate, you're going for a long one.
What is that?
Look at that big mud gecko in there. My
mud gecko.
My ass does not need chewing by him.
Yeah,
Oh,
the guy that lost his leg.
Yeah, just up here he was. Yep.
Oh.
Oh, blew him. Crocs are one of them things that you just got to be real smart about. Ooh.
So my first morning, I remember waking up, and luckily, like, the heat wasn't there yet. Like, and I remember this light fog. It got heavier during the week, but this light kind of fog came in. I unzipped my rooftop tent. I saw Benny with his cowboy hat on. He squatted back down by the river, flicking for tarpon. I think he got a couple that morning.
Oh my lord.
You just had all the sounds of the wilderness around you. You had birds you never hear because, like, we're down in Queensland and they've got completely different animals up there. And the sun just peeked over. Now, I don't know what it was up there, but the sun looked 20 times bigger than what it actually usually is down here. But it peeked over the horizon, and I remember Gaz was looking the other way, and I yelled out, "Gaz!" and just pointed at the sun. You see the whole camera crew just run over from Benny, and then you just see this glorious sunrise come up, but then that humidity crept in straight away. Like it just punched you the minute it come up.
Hello mate, I'm Jack. Lovely to meet you.
Cooking up a feed as the people roll in for the community.
Yeah, so when we went up for the recce, we met Roger and a couple of other blokes that he introduced us to, and his brothers and that. But a lot of us don't know why we're there, and we rock up in the town with all the cars and equipment, and they're like, who are these guys? Who are they linked with? And the biggest thing with the community leaders said, let everyone know what you're here for. Let them know that you want to share their experiences, their day-to-day lives, or what they had. And so we did a cook-up in the morning. Me and Jacko were on the barbecue. We call us the master chefs. The other boys were spinning a couple of yarns to the other fellas. And yeah, I think it played a big role, because I found that first day we went out hunting, they were all so happy to see what we come back with. And they were all like, first name, they remembered your names, they'd run up and, you know what I mean, they'd have a chat to you, and the kids running around, and they just wanted to be around you.
You want one on each? No. Don't want onion? It's getting warm, it's definitely heating up. Barbecue's not helping.
Very hot, it's very hot.
Night hot, mum.
It's going everywhere.
Thank you. Onion.
I am Sam Englici. I work for TDC here in Palampa, and my blackfella name Bobir, and I'm one of the Yapwing clan group.
So tomorrow we'll go up to your country,
Yeah,
which is tablelands to saltwater.
yeah,
Yep. Yeah. What will we see up there?
cattle.
Cattle.
Yep.
Yep.
And probably we'll get a killer.
Yep. Do a killer. Yeah. No worries.
Pig.
Pigs. Buffalo.
Buffalo, yep.
Yeah. Lots of barramundi.
Lots of barramundi.
Oh yeah.
So I've got a salt and fresh.
Yeah. Beautiful.
So yeah, I've got a good swimming pot,
Yeah.
no crocs.
Perfect. We'll check.
no crocs.
Yep. Like for me, I was born in Warai, all right?
Yeah.
So I got raised here by this old man here.
Good man, hey.
Yeah. So I got teach up by him
Yeah.
here in Warai, Palampa. So he used to take me out there, like going out, doing fencings, all that,
Yeah. Yeah.
when I was kid.
Yep.
But now I'm a full-grown man. I still like manage to come with me, you know, for my uncle like follow me everywhere.
Yeah.
So,
Beautiful. Okay.
I still like looking back for him. So like for me, I get story from my uncle too. 'Cause
Oh,
he
good.
never been out there for 16, 17 years now.
Oh wow. So
So, and no one goes out there, do they?
No one goes
No,
out there.
very
So I've protected the land for 16 to 17 years.
Wow. Well, we're honoured that you let us go there. We're
Yeah.
very, very thankful.
So everything all changed out there.
Yeah.
Before, in the 80s, the ground used to be like a dry. There was
Yeah.
dry everywhere. But now, the ground is so moist.
Yeah, yeah. Well, nothing's
So you're
out
gonna
there.
be careful out there.
Yeah.
So you need the buggies,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. How far does Palumpa go that way?
like my area.
You hit to your area?
Yeah.
Yeah. How long will you stay at the camp there for?
Well, like for me, I can stay there forever.
Yeah. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Until the first rain gonna hit me.
Well, we'll leave all that there.
We'll have good fun out there.
Yeah. So Winchester came on board with us and gave us a big stack of new rifles. So we travelled 4,500 kilometres with these in the ute. So one of the first jobs and one of the most important jobs when you're hunting anything, especially buffalo and scrub bulls, which are probably the most dangerous animals you can shoot here in Australia, is to make sure your rifles are zeroed in perfectly. So we zeroed in our 30-06, our 308s and our 300s before we went out to hunt some of the craziest wild animals that you would ever see.
Yeah, so I run a Winchester SXR2 308. First time owning a pump action. Normally run a 44 mag 6-shot, but the 8-shot was so much better. Having those 2 extra bullets in those type of situations, a lot more quicker, just tutum, patum. And then the 300, I definitely wouldn't take anything out like known, and having things in a situation that we had out there with a high caliber gun was just perfect for me.
So just to give you guys some context, these guys don't get out into their country very often. It's a long way for them to go. So Roger and Sam said there's a couple of blokes that wanted to come out with us to help us get a heap of meat for the community. These guys took our adrenaline level from 1,000 to 2,000. They were so excited. As we went around to pick them up, they're jumping in the buggies with the biggest smiles on their faces, and we're flying up these little dirt tracks, and I could see them beaming from the bike behind them.
You're just gonna go straight up to that billabong, eh?
Are there cattle out here now?
Still cattle out here.
Yeah. And you're going to bring more?
Yeah, we're gonna bring more cattle here for stuff.
Make a working station.
Yeah, big working station again.
Yeah. Fixing all the fences. Yeah, that'll be great.
Hey, there's just probably 40 buff out here. And so Roger said that this part where we are now is basically no one's allowed on it. It hasn't been here for 16, 17 years. So there's just this big, I don't know, water swamp here that's obviously in the dry now, but yeah, just buff everywhere. So the boys are out now just looking for if there's anything with big racks on it. We're gonna hopefully get a young cow for a killer tonight if we can't find any cows. Yeah, we're with Roger now, mate. What do you want? I'll just ask Roger. There's a young buff out there. Do you want a young buff for meat for you?
Yeah, I like to get a heifer.
Yeah.
Get a heifer.
Benny, if you can get a young heifer, get it.
Yeah, I'm putting in it now.
Big pigs? They found pigs.
I found pig.
Good pig. You like eating pig?
Yeah, I like eating pig too.
Yeah. Do you want us to go get these pigs?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go get them. Whereabouts are you? Gaz? Whereabouts?
Gaz said he saw pigs on the drone, and CJ was there with me, so we ripped over to Gaz and he was talking to Roger. He was looking as well, and anyway, he said there's pigs out there. So CJ bursted off, and I think Gaz was talking to him onto two big pigs.
Big running CJ. How far out? 800 metres.
Running? Oh, they're big.
Yeah, big.
Which way, Gaz? This way?
So me and Harry actually got onto the first lot of pigs and it was guided by, Gaz picked them up on the drone. We actually thought they were buffalo because they were that big on the camera. And then they started darting off and yeah, like that feeling, but in an area where, so we've never had anything to worry about as in dangerous wise. Like yeah, you have your quad bike accidents, but you're with pigs, but then there could be crocodiles, there could be buffalo, there's scrub balls, and you're just running around, there's floodplains, and there's dingo dogs and everything around us everywhere, which is just the surrealness of where you were, and it didn't kick in until we were on that first hunt. Copy, Gaz. Copy, Jesse. Yeah, I got one here. Did you get one, Haz?
Yeah, so Gaz put the drone up, and it was the first floodplain that we come across. And next thing I hear him say, there's pigs. So CJ and I took off, and yeah, he wasn't wrong. I saw one come out. I was like, is that a buff? And it was just this big sow, and then next minute the rest of the mob kind of ran out, and there was two big mobs that come out, and I shot the 300 and I shot the pumpy, and that pumpy just accurate as and so quick.
Holy fucking what? I got a fair few of them. CJ, come to me. They're fucking everywhere. Yes, sir. I got the biggest one in the mob. He is huge. Dude, there's about 40 more in all of this grass. I can see them still. They're just all here. I'm just loading back up. Yeah, bro, I'm out of here. Just look at the GPS. Holy! Holy! Bro, come have a look at the size of this pig. What the hell? That is huge! Dude, I got 4 more. 1, 2, 3. I think CJ's finishing off another one. Holy! There's about 40 just poached up in here. I don't think they would have gone very far. Not at all.
Look at the size. That was the biggest in the mob, this big sow. I think that's got to top the biggest pig so far. By far. There's another, I dropped another 4 out here. There's a, yeah, I see those 3 out there. I dropped one inside. You got like 5. Was he limping?
Nah, that one was full stage, that one.
Mate, I needed my 3006 to pull him up. I shot. Dude, there's a monstrous pig. Dude, they're all that big. Big pigs out here. And then, yeah, just Gaz said pigs on the drone, and I looked and I was like, they're buff. I thought they were buff, and then I saw the whole of the piglets run out from underneath, but like, look at the size of this fella. That's a big sow. That's almost as long as me. Just all coming out of this grass. CJ and I were there by ourselves first, and our energy was already at its peak, you know, just seeing how big these pigs were and just how easy the shooting was. But then Roger came over with Moses and a few fellas from the community, and they've jumped out of the car even more excited, because out come the butcher knives, and here they are just straight into it, cutting up, and you could just see the excitement on their face and how happy they were to just have fresh meat.
Yeah, the meat and the fat, everything level. Yeah, good meat. Pig. If you look fat, just a good meat. For sharing community. Yeah. And good fun. Good fun.
They're big pigs. I'm so glad you have that drone up now. And they're not even trotting fast. Like, I emptied that Winchester pump and that SXR2. That just, yeah, pretty well deleted them that quick. It wasn't funny. That pump action puts the lever action to shame, that's for sure. So I think I'm officially converted.
How many?
5 all up.
5?
5.
5 down?
Yeah. But I just can't believe the size of them. There's no chew marks on them, like there's no tusk marks on them. These guys are just healthy. So they're obviously eating good food. It's not like down central Queensland where they might be chewing on an old roo or something. They're in these bloody wetlands and just, yeah, good meat, hey. So very, very happy. So the boys are off. I don't know where the boys are. I think they're getting a young heifer. Guys, setting the drone up. We just got our binos out, seeing how good they are, and went back to check in, and Gaz like, I got some pigs. There was 2 running off into this scrub on my left, and then I had comms in my ears and just tracked me straight onto them, which was awesome. So yeah, 5 straight up.
Back in the day, maybe like 20 years or 50 years, whatever.
Yeah.
I knew the place gonna be changed. Right now, I'm looking. Yes.
Yeah.
It is.
This is all flood.
We got water now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Coast side is just over there in the point over there.
So over the top.
Salt pad.
Oh really? Oh, salt flats.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to work on Carton Hill Station near Kununurra, and we had the salt flats out there as well. As far as you can see, just then you can. It's all salt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, not truck karabang Hey, what Whiskey.
Oh, whiskey.
Whiskey, all right.
Yeah.
The blood name whiskey.
Yeah, copy, mate.
Hey, bro, I think whiskey's rocking up. We're just going to take some things over there.
Whiskey? That's whiskey over there coming. Well, what about that? But I don't think it's yeah. Bigger, man. 5 people, 5. Sakaman layo mo rin, ana. Kamo kanya. Wow, the whiskey is happy for 5 pig. Yeah, Trent Fed. Yeah, that's whiskey. But it's really named Jerome. But people didn't like that Jerome. They like his name, whiskey. Whiskey like pig, I tell ya. He love it. Look. He's happy, look. Yo, buwan kayo naman ma. Ulat na batanan ko tanga ma. Yo. Make whiskey happy, eh?
Wrangling, Jeremy. Cool down.
Woo! Woo! Thank you, boys. Lucky day for us with the five pig. You know, for the community, and the people will happy. They were happy with me. They were happy with fellas here, where they came from, you know, all the way back from home. And also, right now we're all looking good and happy.
Happy.
Yep,
Happy.
happy.
Happy days.
Happy days.
Happy day.
Happy days.
Good fun, good fun. I like hunting too.
Not bad.
And the boys, yeah, so good.
Cleaned up all the pigs.
Pick up all the pigs. The little one there.
Nice.
We got a heifer over here. Benny's cut up a heifer, buffalo heifer there.
All right.
So he
Lots
said,
of meat.
That's good.
once we're done here, we'll go pick up the heifer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, good.
So while the boys are off chasing a mob of pigs, Roger and Sean said to me that they wanted a buffalo heifer for meat. So there was a mob of buffalo that headed off in the opposite direction. So I flew out around the wetlands and pulled that mob up, put one of the heifers down. I can hear the boys on the 2A having a whale of a time shooting pigs. So by the time they got round to me, I had this animal all corded up and ready to go and load on the ute. So while they were chasing pigs, I was sweating my bum off, cutting up heifers. All yours, boys! Thanks, mate. You just got to finish her up. I need the boys to pull her and...
Waka.
Yeah.
Waka, I mean, that.
Done. I'm a bit wild on the axe, so don't get your hands in there. TikTok. See me on TikTok?
Yeah.
Love it. Pull. And pull. All yours, boys. No, just this one.
So that wasn't my first experience with an Aboriginal community. When I was probably around 13, I went up to Darwin with my mother, who's a police officer, and we went to an Aboriginal community. We drove for like 6-7 hours. We hit 2 roos along the way, and I remember Mum saying, get the roos, chuck them in the back of the police vehicle, because we'll take them to the community. That community was very similar to Palumpa. We went out, we gave the roos to the Aboriginal elders, and reflecting on that point now, I've got a whole different understanding of what was actually happening out there when I was 13. You know, it truly hasn't changed much. Yeah, to go out and do that again as an adult, yeah, it was just unbelievable.
What sort of leaves do we need? Oh, like chop them down?
Yeah, chop them down. When I tell him up to get a leave, next time you're gonna do is the towel. Otherwise, I'll kick you out. Hey, you want to put the towel again and all that? Get up! Out! I'm gonna land.
Is it? And now I reckon all you guys like AFL?
Yes. My favorite team is Otto.
Otto?
My favorite team is Selkilda.
St Kilda?
David.
And you're watching all the time?
Yeah.
So after that first day, we had, I think, 4 or 5 pigs, the buffalo carcass that was sort of split in two. And I rode in behind the buggy and Roger got out and he said, we need to go over and get some trees. And I sort of didn't understand what he was saying, but followed him out there. All the kids jumped in the back of the buggy. We headed out, we stripped all the trees, came back with like a buggy load. And then all the Aboriginal community came out and they just grabbed all the pigs, laid them all out. And then it was almost like people came out of nowhere and they came with milk crates and garbage bags and families and kids. It just all came out from the community and just started like helping process the meat that was on the leaves, all the pigs.
You gotta wait for the boys.
Follow to chop all the meat over there.
Okay.
We're just gonna cut them up, skin them up and cut them up for the family, the community. We gotta share them out. Come on, let's go, I'll show you.
Brought back even meat here. We had five pigs and a buffalo heifer. So the boys saw these mob of pigs and they took off across the floodplain and I raced around a big mob of buffalo and pulled all them up and found a little heifer out of it and put her down. And by the time the boys loaded the pigs up, I had her sort of gutted and halved in 2 bits, and we picked her up, threw her on the back of the ute and come back here and whoosh go. The community's coming, the community's fed, and pretty sure I can smell roast meat cooking now actually. So everyone's real happy.
Enough to fit the whole community,
yeah. Pardon me?
Enough to fit the whole family.
That's right, family, not just one, all, as much as we can. So that's what we want to try and do while we're here. So it's good. Like usually in Queensland, when we shoot pigs, we leave them. Like no one wants them. But here, we can bring them back for you guys. So it's good. Really good.
We love fresh meat. Instead buying from the shop.
That's right. The shop won't like us now.
Pressure.
Yeah, better. So it's been a great day. Like this country out here is just amazing. And tomorrow we're going further that way up where there's a heap more fishing and saltwater fishing and bigger crocs and more pigs, buff, everything. So it's going to be a good day tomorrow. I'm actually going to go pick up the traditional owner of that country in a second, and we're going to go for a little drive up that way. So very looking forward to that.
Yeah, I like hunting. And
related to.
And then that's my country. Yeah, it's my country. And it's a good place. I was like happy, and see you guys make me happy. Ben, yeah, much good fun.
It is good fun. Well, as soon as we see a bullock, we'll get him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 or 3.
Yeah. Yeah. Once we get them, we'll bring them all back here.
Yeah. Straight away.
Yeah. Straight away. Kill them, gut them, halve them like we did the buffalo. And
yeah.
That was a big day doing that one by myself. I can tell you. That was awesome.
All right, brother.
See you tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
We'll go
Next
hunting
time.
tomorrow. Right on, my man.
A station stopped 2006. From there, I didn't go that area, country, no more, until today. The country is look different.
Better or worse?
Better.
After day one, and I'll take a moment here, because day one usually when we go out is way calmer than this. Like we've got camp set up, we've got usually having lunch at the right time, we've got brekkie there, we've got coming back to cold drinks and everything. It was that go here. And I can't emphasize this enough, just how full on these days were. Like we were up at 6 o'clock in the morning to beat the heat, and we were back sometimes at 10 o'clock at night, and we didn't stop all day. coming back after that first hunt, I think everyone's expectations were pretty high for the next day. I think like we saw all those pigs, we saw buffalo. That next day, like the adrenaline's still pumping so hard. Like I think it took me a good hour or two just to get to sleep, just thinking about what we're going to get up to the next day, because that was only day one.
Getting back to camp after that first night, I thought to myself, we are in for a monster 10 days. Honestly, I thought about it. We were out all day. We left early. During the day was very uncomfortable. The sun was beaming down. You're driving around salt plains that are extremely hot. You know, you've only got limited water when you're out there. I don't think we ate lunch, and I think we got back that day at like 8, 9 o'clock at night. And I just thought, oh my God, we've got 10 days left.
Hey, little fella.
Short day, but a long day. A little bit dehydrated, to be honest, but you get that on the big jobs.
Which one? Oh, yeah. That side. Ah, fuck, watch out. CJ, load up, load up, load up, load up, load up.